evening and welcome to a spooky screening of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here's hoping all your trick-or-treaters come at halftime. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And it feels really early to be already missing players from the lineup. How these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. JAZZY-J and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Portland, we've got Scoot Henderson clinging out there with Avdia. And it's Jay in at the 2-guard spot. Well, Grant, to be here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit. So it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
Outside Johnson, pass to Young.
I got him! Watch the screen!
Kongwu, a screen on Henderson. And that one's good.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer. Force Trae into low percentage. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step. Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Pass to Kamari. Here's Jay. Pulls up. To the wing on the left. There's the 3. Another 3 for Portland.
I just love the ball movement.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Over to the wing. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Orlando.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Jay from downtown. Pure from 3-point range. Jay's got 12 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Daniels. Young looking around. Pass to JAZZY-J. A Kongwu with it. Johnson passes to Young. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. And Atlanta misses again.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Jay, covered by Johnson. And it's Jay missing.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Now here's Young. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3. Young's got his second basket.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Jay. To the left side wing. Another 3 for Portland.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's rejected.
Yeah, boy, Henderson has a flair for the dramatic. What a block.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Walker, he's checked in for Henderson. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Beasley's checked in for Young. Here's JAZZY-J. He's scoreless. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Portland.
so far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Beasley. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Over to the left wing. Pass to Jay. The three. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Johnson. 9 points for him in his last game. Ricochet, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Jay for three. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Beasley. And he drives in. No good. Unable to win this run.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Nails it from 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5. Boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight. They might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's the trip. Making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Niang, and Daniels is subbed in for Mann. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. We've got Walker.
Hey, what's up?
Williams is out there with Klingon.
Just working on this daily 3-point quest. I don't think I'll be able to do the weekly one. Doesn't count a lot of those. But yeah, I'm just doing the... You playing some 2K today? I'm about to start watching the games. They come on in about an hour.
It's Henderson. And it's Jay in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Who you got on the games
Young
today?
from long range.
The playoff games.
And it's Portland with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean...
Oh, that's what's up. Do you have a channel? Oh, nice. I just subscribed. Do you just play 2K?
That's a shot he typically makes.
And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, BA. He cleaned up a lot offensively.
Yeah, this game is way too expensive. You're trying to be
and keeping us updated from the sideline.
I stopped playing online altogether.
Well, Jay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at your stuff. I just subscribed to your thing. I didn't see any videos. That's what's up. Yeah, I do know money spent on MyCAREER and MyTeam.
It was impressive. He was locked
I'm working on this DEMIGOD build right now. It's pretty fun.
Carries over into this game, guys.
Can guard 1-2-5.
Some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, BA. There was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Outside Watson. Here's Daniels. No points yet. 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Portland with a rebound. Walker's got 5 rebounds in the game. Takes a 3. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to
Oh, that's what's up. Man, VC is not what it used to be on here for sure.
shoot as much as possible.
And then they start this year. They start you at 60 instead of a 65. That's like a lot more VC too. They have to spend.
107 left in the second period. There's Young with the 3. Young missing again.
Now, one player sometimes can drag.
That's one of the
down
reasons. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I just play since I don't pay for VC, my guy starts at 60. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm working on that too on my my other player, and I did the same thing for this because I just finished my my first season with this guy, and I did the FIBA thing for the the bonus or whatever. So I still haven't finished that. 'Cause this is my 4th guy. I've gotten 2 other players to 99, 1 other player to oh, that's what's up. What was it? No, I can't remember. Oh, I got to like 77, I think. Yeah. And then this guy's at right now, 84. Oh yeah, I play all the games.
He seems to be an anchor here in this.
Yeah, I always play all the
Pass
games.
to Williams.
That's why I like playing on the lowest difficulty. That way I can just play and like have fun. I noticed all it does when you change the difficulty, it gives you a little bit more DC.
The size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there.
But it nerfs you. Like
with defensive
you'll shoot a good shot that should go in, it will just literally miss on purpose, not due to like.
Iron and it falls.
Yeah, I play on semi-pro on some of the games I was, but it's just with how many games you have to play.
Can make it work from just about any.
Yeah, with how many games you have to play, I'd rather just play on rookie. Especially right now. I just actually switched it back to rookie because I'm working on this daily. Like whenever I'm working on the quests, I put it on the lowest difficulty.
39.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
1 second.
That's all you have to play. I play every game.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
I don't
And
skip
that's his
any
second
games.
in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Shots good by Henderson.
The response from Scoot and answer 3.
Oh, that's what's up. I just like playing.
Oh my.
Yeah, I don't simulate.
Here's a Kongwu.
So I want to get growth points
No
too.
good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the
all that
NBA.
stuff.
Incredible.
I might end up just
They've
playing
done well to
on this
disrupt
guy.
the
This
opposition.
God build.
Playing
I like this.
inspired
Playing on this
defense.
guy.
More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, this guy's a small forward shooting guard.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, my team's trash.
Uphill battle so far
This is
for the
my
Atlanta Hawks.
my home team though. I'm from Oregon. That's why I always play at the
They
Blazers.
don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up
My
on
team
the
is
score.
definitely trash.
Fellas, what do you say we take?
They don't play any defense.
Glad you could join us.
When I turn the difficulty up, like I'll still win the game, but I have to like ball out. Every time they take me out of the game, I lose my lead. So that's another reason I play on the lower difficulty.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, BA, if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So,
do you just play MyCAREER?
Bites at the apple is a great strategy
do you play
for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
On the court for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young, and it's Risache in at the 3. Okongwu, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their
I play
my
team and
here's Jay. Give him 39 from outside
I play
the
both
arc.
every day.
Good. Another from 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
I do the challenges like on each one, like MyCAREER challenges. Like
and here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely. Okay, good game
that's
plan.
what's up.
Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Well, that's a lot of MP. I don't have that
28% so far in this one. Okongwu, a screen on Henderson.
I actually just spent
Young, the pass to Okongwu.
all my the rest of my MT that I had like
outside Johnson.
I got like 5,000 MT right now. I just spent most of the rest that I had on Dark Matter Dominique Wilkins, because I really like Dominique Wilkins. I like his dunk packages.
The shot.
And I could play him at point guard. One of the new players, the out of position player.
They're really
so
dictating the
6'8"
tempo
point guard.
on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Yeah, I know.
Here's Risache.
Yeah, I don't sim. I don't skip games.
Here's Abdi.
But I play every game.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
I'm trying to get GOAT points.
And the Blazers making a change here. Walker's
yeah,
checked
Draymond.
in. Beasley's
And they have that Jokic at PG
First trip
too.
To the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Avdia. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get
like Jokic
to
invincible.
replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so
Jimmy
with every
Butler,
experience, young guys typically want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
Oh yeah, Lamarcus Aldridge at shooting guard.
From outside here in the third.
Yeah, I seen that one. It's selling for a lot.
There's the triple. Portland grabs the miss.
I did the free code, and I got a Alexis Ajenka diamond card. But that was the one. I bought all the cards to do the challenges, and then I sold them back. But yeah, they should be on the auction house right now. So
let them get to work.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Ajenka was probably my favorite one.
Way to get back on track.
Back to Young. Over Henderson. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Jay. He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points.
Need to make 8 more threes.
For him, making it all look too easy right now. Back to Young. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Losers like that are exactly why I have my moderator account on here.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but
saying
they
crazy
just
stuff
can't rely on him to
get
miss those
attention
kind of shots.
And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, BA? He just glides around.
Oh,
the court.
yeah,
He's
I'm
got
definitely going to watch that.
speed. When
I'm
they
not
play
sure
in
if
transition,
all that
he can
was
get
mid.
above
Like,
the rim.
that's
so
been
guy,
like,
a bit of a matchup nightmare.
I thought the
to
Thunder
see
were
when
going
he
to
gets his
clean him up
confidence.
after they beat him by so
Henderson
much, but then the
pass to
Nuggets came back and won again. I don't know.
And got it. Another basket.
This game had...
I thought they were going to sweep the Nuggets with how they were playing. I called it like the beginning of the playoffs. I thought it was going to be like OKC and Celtics, but it's been like kind of the opposite. So we'll see. I'm not sure. Yeah, they have been calling it to where he's not getting in as many fouls too, and that's good because he was getting way too many fouls in the regular season. Like they need to let him play. I noticed too, he has long arms. He does flail his arms a lot. They do. They're a good team, man. They're champions. They won just 2 years ago. They pretty much have all the same players on the roster. So that's a championship level team right there. They know what it takes to win.
His name written all over it.
The Thunder have like all the skills, but they haven't been there yet. So.
Offensive onslaught. To the middle. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Oh, sweet pass by Trae Young, working the pick and roll and disrupted the defense.
The Nuggets? Oh, yeah.
Walker passes to Jay. Another one goes.
They got a lot of
he's been absolutely
a lot of their
ridiculous
backup
in
players
this game.
from the championship.
It feels like he can't miss.
26 seconds left in the third. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 19 points.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And good. There's another.
I think that series might go to 7 games. Both those teams are really good.
And he's done it multiple times this season. He's taken volume scoring to a new level.
We'll see, though. I just hope nobody else gets hurt. Like, I'm sick of seeing
Daniels.
injuries.
Fires the three. Oh, and the release was before the
I know it's part of the game, but it
it's
seems
off
like there's been a
target.
lot more
And
injuries
so
this
it's
year.
Portland showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right.
I don't know if I'm going
And
to
let's
play
take this
much more.
opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
I'm playing on rookie. Like I said, I played
As we
for
head
go
into the-
points and for just the daily. I was trying to get the daily done in one game. But yeah, I usually play on semi-pro unless I'm doing a challenge.
Won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, BA, very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates.
Man. I'll be here.
You gotta dig in.
I might have to play one more after this anyway to
go out there and still compete.
Robert Williams
Get
out
the
there with
daily.
DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Jabari Walker. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Jay in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Blazers making a change here. Prince is checked in. Young missing again. For Portland,
I didn't even
they've
realize
gone
we
2 of
signed
3 to
Torian
open the
Prince.
fourth
The only
quarter.
player that I asked, you know how you can do like you can ask them to look for a player. The only one I asked them to try to get was Wemby.
Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Young, the pass to Beasley. Outside Watson. Pass to Young. Portland grabs the miss.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's Jay. Here's Ayton. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Yeah, if you're just playing like offline too, playing on the low, difficult, you get the dynasty points, goal points way faster too.
To set up the
games are more fun when you're doing the
Young's
challenges.
got 21 points in the game.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
That's my main goal on here is to have fun too. It's not to grind out, get foul,
what a show.
Street cred. Like I don't care about that. I'm trying to play this.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Young, the pass to Watson. Let's go with a three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's Jay. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking
it
it
is cool
to
that
the
they added like
opposition.
the GOAT points and all that stuff. The dynasty.
Outside Young.
Points.
Tipped. Inside, here's Prince. And a powerful one-handed slam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Daniels. Out to Beasley. And we're going to have a jump ball. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jay.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And some changes here for Portland. Walker, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Thibault in for Prince. There's 49 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Daniels passes to Young. Here's Rizashea. Will it go? And Ayton pulls it down.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Get the perimeter. It's stolen away. Now the Blazers on the move. And it's Jay missing. Free throws good. Young. And both free throws good for Young. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Launches it. Pass to Jay. Puts up a three. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. We
I
saw
noticed I
two
didn't get a
different
dynamic
teams
goal for that
tonight.
game
One
either.
played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
Trying to
And
get
the
the whole
energy in this building was awesome.
West
The crowd was involved.
one game, but I'll have to play one more, I think. Yeah, I think I have to make like 2 more threes or something. Just play one more game.
after it, MP. Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love. That's a good idea.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Up next, the Rockets taking on the Trailblazers. For Houston, a strong start. 3 out of 4. They're looking to set a firm foundation for the year ahead. Blazers, Rockets. Tip-off in just a moment.
Hey, everybody that's watching, make sure to tell your moms, your wives, girlfriends, whatever, Happy Mother's Day. Sisters, if they're mothers. Every mother you know, Happy Mother's Day.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline.
Oh, 2 people left after I said that.
Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup.
Yeah, I feel my
but
players
how
are hurt.
these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Let's take a look at our starters
Two of
for
their players are
Portland.
hurt, though.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Klingon is out there with Avdia. And it's Jay in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Halper and
Man,
Şengün.
my GM better pick
And
some
it's
of those,
Russell
pick up some
in
of
at
those
the point
players.
guard. And with a few games in the books, Greg,
All right,
what's
I'm in
the
here.
key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly
Oh, that's what's up. I was just telling everybody to make sure and tell your moms and girlfriends, wives, anybody that you know that's a mother, Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, me and my daughter made some stuff for my wife and my mom and her grandma
know who I
yesterday.
can trust when it matters
Painted
most.
some stuff, made some.
So the Rockets win the tip.
The bottom's flowering.
Thompson outside. Pass to Russell from outside the arc.
Angela
Avdia with the
Russell's on the
rebound.
Rockets now. I swear.
From past the arc, another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Jay. Jay's got the first bucket of the game.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that an upgrade from Dan
Here's
Lee?
Brooks. There's a nice one-handed slam.
What a throwdown by Brooks there. Always looking to
I'd rather have
establish
Van
some
Vliet, to be
force
honest.
and dominance with his play.
Here's Jay. And another 3 for Portland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 4-point game. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Şengün, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Jay misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Launches a three, and Klingon pulls it down.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Jay. A three-pointer is right on target. Jay has got 12 in the game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now, here's Şengün. Brooks kicks to Russell. Inside, 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Green.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Pass to Jay. Fires the three. And the Trailblazers, another three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And it's Green missing. Trailblazers leading by 8. Down low, here's Klingon. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Russell. A three off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 today so far, trying to get this game underway.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here is Russell. 17 points in his last outing. To the inside, Thompson. Avdia with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Now, here's Thompson. Still without a basket. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Here's Jay. Drains the three-pointer.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Houston making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. Whitmore comes in for Jalen Green. And Levine subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Levine. Back to Şengün. And nothing is falling for him right now. To the middle. Here's Jay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jay's got 24 points.
9 for 10 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Levine against Henderson. Another miss by Houston.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
19 seconds left in the first. Here's Jay. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Whoa! He got it in! How about that? Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man. Even when...
And so it's Portland riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and... Making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Jay's checked in for Portland. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Jay. Avdia out there with Walker. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 2 guard. Here's Russell. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Jay. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Hawks got the job done. He scored an incredible number of points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Watch outside. Veen passes to Eason. That one doesn't drop. Walker with some nice D.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Ayton stays with it.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. Things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Portland leading by 20. Here's Jay. Hands the shot from the wing. Jay's got 31.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Russell passes to Landale. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Houston making some changes. Şengün comes in for Jock Landale. And it's Green in for Thompson. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And here is Green. They need this. The rebound by Sharp.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now, Green. 11-point game his last outing. And Green slams it in.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Fires for three, and the Trailblazers another three.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Eason finds Green. Outside, Levine. Green deciding where to go with it. That doesn't go either for Green.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Levine wide open. Good as Green picking up the assist. Levine's got 6. And so it's Portland in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Take a look at Portland. They're sitting on the top of their division. Can't ask for more than that as a fan. And it feels like they're getting better as the season goes on.
The way they've been playing, I expect big things from these guys.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Houston Rockets.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And for Portland, they're shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Russell in at the 1. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Physical play finds Dillon Brooks, but he also looks for it. He gives it and takes it.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Floats one. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The three, and another three for Portland.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside Green. Şengün with a screen on Sharp. To the paint. To off the run. And they get it back. And he can't jam it through. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Russell. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Thompson, a screen on Henderson. Russell from long range. The Rockets with another miss.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
Here's Jay. And another three for Portland.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Avdia against Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play. With some physicality in the paint.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And here are the Blazers. It's a 21-2 run, totally rolling here. Here's Jay, and again it's Portland with the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Hey, who got him? Here's Brooks, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Pass to Jay. And he's good on the three ball.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And Thompson kicks to Russell. And here is Brooks. On the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. And Şengün throws it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Avdia, the pass to Jay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Avdia, the pass to Jay. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Connects again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Right side, Green. Brooks outside. Fires. The three. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Portland, They've got Robert Williams. He's out there with Ayton. Jay out there with Jabari Walker. And it's Kamare in at the point. Screen by Şengün. And Levine launches it from deep. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the left wing. Williams kicks to Walker. Pass to Jay. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Whitmore drops it in from 14 feet away.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Outside Williams to the wing on the left. Here's Kamare. Here's Jay. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Whitmore. Ball stolen. Pass to Jay. Beyond the arc. Here's Ayton. Now a timeout called by Portland. On defense, the Rockets. Here's Jay. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Levine against Walker. Lets it go from 11. Levine's shot is off. Portland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Good, that's another bucket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Outside Russell, down low. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Jay. On the wing, Walker puts it up. And good! There's another.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. For 3, Levine. Portland grabs the miss. Jay's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And the 3 off target. Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Whitmore's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Jay. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Walker the pass to Jay. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down
every one goes. Incredible.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Pass to Şengün to end the run. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Portland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, and again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Whitmore with it. Here's the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Jay, and got it! Another basket.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Here's Jay, yet another bucket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
So, after a tremendous performance, let's go to center court to hear from MP himself.
Man, this hasn't even sunk in yet. On a night like this, setting the record for points in the game, you're so in the zone that it feels like everything is just effortless. But it's not. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. So credit to my coaches, my teammates, everyone coming up that helped push me, my family, my friends, haters, defenders. Every one of those points scored tonight, this is for y'all. Everything that I do is. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well spoken and such a likable player, isn't he, Greg? From Wilt Chamberlain to MP. A record none of us thought could ever be broken.
And, Kevin, the entire NBA community, heck, the whole world will be talking about MP's performance tonight. This one will live for a while.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here is Russell. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
MP, you just set a new record for points scored in an NBA game. Describe what you're feeling in this moment.
Honestly, I feel like the GOAT right now. I feel like I'm the greatest to ever do it, for real.
So what's next?
The stuff they pick. That's what's up, though, man.
This amazing accomplishment.
I was just shooting a bunch of threes. I was trying to do the daily.
Same climb, different day.
This is a demigod build, too.
Now. And you know, like I know, Sabrina, records are made to be broken.
It's on rookie like 5 minute. I didn't change anything. So, it's on whatever it was.
Celebrate with us or what?
Of course, yeah. Let me just change out of these heels. Congrats again.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right, cheers.
You're so cool.
What kind of player did you score the 119 with? Was it like guard? I still only got 784. They didn't give me dynamic goal either. That's kind of funny. But I was just doing the daily quest. Was to make 24 threes. Oh, my guy's like an 80-something right now.
MP, you just did one of the most incredible.
Oh, on semi-pro, that's what's up. Yeah, I change it back to semi-pro after this. I was just doing, when I do the challenges or whatever, I put it back on there.
And you do something like that, it's hard to describe it in anything other than cliche. Which had me thinking, you know, athletes sometimes describe nights like tonight.
Oh yeah, 12:30 I think my time.
The hoop
I'm on the
being
West Coast.
bigger,
I'm in Oregon.
Bigger than usual.
That's why I got the Blazers.
True? Or is it just a phrase?
Oh,
that gets
thanks, man.
thrown around
Hey,
to
congrats
try
to you
and
too.
describe the
119 is a lot. Let me see what I have to say. I'm trying to get some fans. Oh, what was I gonna say? I saw on. I think it was on
like
Instagram because I follow like a 2K account on there.
On a night like tonight, you feel where the rim is more than you see it, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I follow a 2K account on Instagram for like the market updates and like the card drops and stuff. And there was a post. Some guy scored like 247 points in one MyCAREER game.
Otherwise, I might fall asleep.
He must have had it on.
This game is getting way too easy for me, Bettina.
Yeah, he's individually scored that much points. That's crazy. He's got to be running down the court.
Where does breaking this record rank as far as your career accomplishments?
Where do you think it ranks, Joe? I just broke the most impossible record in professional sports.
I don't know. I'm not you.
So when's the last time you seen someone score 100 points?
I've never seen it, obviously.
Okay, so that should tell you how high it ranks, right? So what do you want me to do? You want me to create a PowerPoint presentation on my list of accomplishments and then give them a score? I give them a 4, Joe. What does that do for you?
So 4 out of 5 stars then?
Come on, Joe. I don't ask a lot, okay? Just think about what you're saying before you say it. All right, I'm going to ask you a question now. If you were named the best reporter to ever live, should I ask you where that ranks on your list of accomplishments?
So number 1 then. Okay.
Thanks, Joe. Next
question. You got a channel? I'll subscribe. Thanks for tuning into my channel too.
Never thought I'd see someone score.
Oh no, you don't. You got a channel, but you don't got any video. I'll see what Jalen Brunson got to say.
Man, I know scoring is up, but topping 100, just ridiculous. Go off, MP.
Yeah, I drop it like, whoa.
Yeah, MP.
I'll put it back on semi-pro now, though. I did that daily challenge. That's what I was trying to do. Daily quest. I was trying to work on this weekly one, too, but it doesn't count a lot of these. Like, I do pick and pops, and I know what a pick and pop is. I know basketball. I play basketball. And I do pick and rolls, pick and pops. It doesn't count how many. Let me see. Oh, my BC count? What do you mean? Championships. This is my 4th player. And I've got 2 players to 99 already. So I've won 3 championships altogether. The other one I stopped playing on. He was my 3-and-D small forward, but I found out about this build because I wanted to make a small forward build. My other 2 builds were centers. One's a shooting center, one's like a dominant Shaq inside scoring defensive center. I got both those guys in 99. This is my first, like... No, I don't want to save up. The only reason I'm playing is to improve these guys. Yeah, when I get it, I spend it because I don't pay for VC. So the whole reason I'm playing is to improve my guy. Oh, that's a lot, man. Which build type have you liked the best so far? This one I've liked the best. Oh, if I can get it up there, yeah, I'll do it. Let's see. Oh, nice, I can. I got enough. And I'll just have one more. Yeah, I just need one more on defense. I don't think it's going to make a difference on any badges. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's really good. And once I get his stats all the way up, Max, what's up? What is your 83 build? Is this center? I always like seeing how much more I need to go. That's the only thing this Demigod build is lacking, is standing dunk and post control, but you really don't need those two things. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I play every game too, so like, if you playing every game with doing like the dailies, it adds up. Like and then I do the weeklies that I can too. Here's all the badges I'll be getting once I get this guy maxed out. This guy gets a lot of badges. I couldn't believe how much VC it was going to be when I first made the guy. It starts at 62. I'm like, come on, man. Well, I've been playing a lot too. I kind of got a kickstart on this guy because I won the 20,000 on the wheel. That's why I made this guy. But yeah, it's still going to take me a while to make this, or to finish this guy off. Got a new takeover. Nuisance. I'm going to leave spot up shooter for right now. Got a request. I am about to jump on my team too. I just wanted to finish the daily on here. Yeah, I think my family is back too. Go hang out. Yeah, for sure. Hey, thanks for joining too. You should subscribe. I do videos daily. I'll show you guys my team if you want to see it real quick. But I got to be right back. But I will jump on my team. I just wanted to see what other quests I had. I'll be right back. Oh, I remember the name. It seems familiar, and I remember you were talking about your brother had that the KD from before, I think. Yeah, I play on PlayStation too. I'm on PS5. I am going to be resetting my stream too. I just wanted, there was people in here, so I didn't want to just end it. But I am going to be jumping on here, playing, seeing what the challenges are on here. on my team, so I want to rename my stream. Same. You can add me if you want. Yeah, my name's the same. It's JRob503. I don't play online at all, though. I don't even have PlayStation Plus. I refuse to pay every month to pay on a PlayStation I paid hundreds of dollars for, and then a game I paid $70 for, just to get a little bit extra cards that I don't need. This is the only game I play. And I don't play online anymore. Cool. Yeah, I got your J in my name too. But if you do, if you play Park, yeah, I like watching people play Park. That's all I used to play back in the day. I don't play anymore though online. It's just got too toxic and it's just too expensive to have to like pay for stuff. I just want to play and have fun. That's one of the reasons I made this channel. It's like show people you can just play and have fun. You don't got to spend any extra money doing that. Nothing extra. Let me see if these cards sold. Hopefully they did. I left myself broke last night. I just picked up the go-to shots. I don't need none of this stuff. I'm going to rename the chat in a second, too. Here's my cards. Should be able to make the shoes for that guy now, too. It's my best available. I got a lot of dynamic duos, too, the 99 ones. That Jordan one's probably one of my favorite. No, I wouldn't say elite. Like I said, my account's all offline, and I don't pay any extra money for stuff, so it's whatever. And I don't do any of the harder challenges too. Like I said, like my main thing on here. Oh, that's what's up. My name's Joe. My main thing on here is to have fun. So if like this stuff's like super hard, I don't even do it because it's not fun and it's like cheesy too. Like the only thing that I noticed is like I'll still win the games just by less points, and the threes are harder, and the ball, like your hand will go through the ball a bunch and they'll just cheese you. Your teammates won't play defense. It just makes it not fun. And you don't get that much more either. This dynamic duo has been really fun too, this Jeff Green. Yeah, I like playing both because I like basketball. That's the only reason I play 2K. It's the only basketball game you can play like online like this. I wish Live would make something, but I doubt it would be able to compete with 2K now. I did a couple of those Spotlight Sims too. I thought I'd be able to evolve those cards, but you can't. But yeah, I've been playing since this game, since the pre-release or whatever. So I got a lot of cards. I do need to figure out what else I'm going to get from the event before it's over. This card right here, ridiculous. Both these cards kind of, but I'm not going to get those. They cost way too much. People dropping literally hundreds of dollars trying to get these out of packs and stuff so you can get the cards you need. Kind of lagging a little bit. I need to reset anyway. These two are the only cards I would really want, but I'm not going to play that much to get them. Yeah, I only got 2 Dark Matters from doing the events, the offline events. I'll do this one. See what I get. Hopefully it's a Victor Wembanyama. Center. Will Chamberlain. It's not a bad card. I'll use it for Oh, I can do another one of those. I think I might do that. Just trade in one of the Dark Matters because I'm not going to do that many. I don't really want those cards either, so I think I might do that. All right, I'm going to rename my stream and I'll be pop back on in a few minutes.